1.
For over half a century, PowerIntel has been supporting the communications industry through distribution and supply chain partnerships, and we are so excited to be here in support of that. We leverage our experience and our expertise and our very, very large capital investments into infrastructure and our relationships and trust that we've built over the years. And it's neat to watch that evolution and to be a part of a company that believes in its folks and its training and a family that can help share their expertise and really make a difference.
2.
And I think everybody wants to stay ahead, and we have a twofold. There's how do you stay ahead in terms of what is the next technology that's going to take place. And for that, I sit on a number of boards. I sit on the TIA board, and I sit on the Global Actionable Innovation Board. And both of those boards are dedicated with startup alleys and trying to get innovation into the communications industry and being able to see it at the forefront before in its infancy, so you can actually incorporate it into the processes and systems that we've all grown, love, treasure, and actually work, which is a key part of what we're trying to do, is to leverage that. And then the second is, how do we stay relevant, and from a people standpoint, how do we help them move forward? And you might guess we are heavily invested in training. We've got a wonderful product manager group that's led by Rafael Rangel, and all they do is make sure we are well ahead of what technologies are out there and are sharing from the sales team and both here at OSP, right, where you see all the latest and greatest.
3.
PowerIntel ships to more than 70 countries every year, and we have offices all around the United States, coast to coast in Canada, Brazil, Mexico, and are incorporated in Colombia. So we serve a global marketplace, and we're really pleased to have done that for many, many years. That's in terms of where we serve, but in terms of the what, we serve the communications industry as a whole. So often folks think of us specifically with OSP, and we're here at OSP and we love it.
Right.
But we also serve the marketplaces for wireless, for anything related to DAS and wireline and your data centers, and those things you might not otherwise think of, like ski slopes and theme parks. Anybody who's got communication infrastructure is a part of our partnership and customer base.
4.
We had the pleasure of being at the OSP dinner the other night, and we listened to the carriers, and one of the things that they shared was the importance of collaboration. It's no longer just an RFP or an RFI or an RFQ, lots of terms, but how do we collaborate? How do we solve problems? And Strategic Quarterly, their review tells us that when you collaborate successfully together, you gain about a 5 to 11% profit uplift. That's one of the things that our industry can really use, that lean thinking, Kanban. How do we actually add value in the chain? And remembering that you're only as strong as your weakest link. So, as one who provides one of the many links, that's a challenge, because forecasting and all those things come into play. And the larger the amount that you can be visible of what's going on, then the better you're able to service them and actually attack if it's cost or availability or whatever else the problem really is. So one of the things that we look at is inventory, because many of the carriers, many of the manufacturers have inventory stacked up, and it can cost anywhere between 24 and 35% to have that inventory on an annual basis. And when we talk to them about let's collaborate, let's work together, because PowerIntel, we offer warehousing, procurement, logistics, and the sales of products, an incredible servicing package. So let's look at things from a larger standpoint. And often I hear, but I already have the people, I already have the place, and I've already invested in my inventory. And I'm surprised, because inventory is in your accounting bucket of working capital, but it's not working for you. So how do you help them understand that they could reinvest those profits, because their board of directors is expecting a 10 to 20% return every year. And this is an area where they could make that kind of return and reuse those people and that capital and put them to even greater use to either serve the customer or in R&D. And that's one of the things that we look at. We've seen the revolution in supply chain from Toyota and Walmart, and I'm here to make that difference within our communication industry. And for those customers and manufacturers who've entrusted to us, we've been able to work very successfully together. So we look forward to continuing it.
5,
Diversity is an important opportunity for us all. We live in a diverse world, and we want to be able to mirror the diverse workplace and the diverse environment in which we live. And that's not just related to gender or anything else. It's related to the environment and the expertise and the skill sets that each one of us bring. At Power & Tel, you might guess that we are very committed to diversity. We're both WeBest, which is our national WBE certification, as well as WeConnect, the international partner to that certification. So certified on both sets. And for those of you who don't know what WBE is or WeBest, it means that you are a historically underutilized business, which means that you're 51% owned and operated female. And we have the privilege of being owned for a very long time by a group of females, as well as a few males, for those who've met my dad, but also my aunt. And now we're also run female and have the privilege of working with many, many